Hey guys, it's Scott with the No Budget Homestead, and in this video what I'd like to do is I want to share with you guys a little tool that I always carry with me constantly. I guess it's part of my EDC, everyday carry, and it's invaluable. I pretty much feel naked without it, and I know that's not a very good visual picture, but you know what I mean. And that is my Swiss Army pocket knife, or a Wenger, or whatever you wish to call it. And what I'd like to do is just kind of show you the one that I use, and the style of one that I like, and the features of them that I like, and why. And also, if y'all would like to get one of your own, how you can go about getting one and everything, and help us out here on the homestead, okay? Alright, so let's get to it. Okay, guys. Here's my Swiss Army knife. Now I've had this for several years. As you can tell, I've lost a little inlay there. It's been beat up. I've used this as a hammer, as all types of things. Now this is what they call the Craftsman. Okay, and it has a lot of different attachments. 13 different fold in and out attachments. And then also, one of my favorite is the pliers, or I'm sorry, tweezers. We'll get to the pliers here in a minute. And the toothpick, which I really like and I use a lot. Okay, first of all, why do I carry one? Well, I've had one ever since I was a young Boy Scout, and yeah, when they were called Boy Scouts. And I've always had one. My dad gave me, I believe, my first one, so I've had one ever since. They've come in handy. I've carried them, in school and work and everything, and so they're really, really nice to have with you. They got so many tools and everything. And the reason why I chose this one, because it has all the tools that I pretty much need, and I can even use at work also. And I'll kind of go through some of these and show you. First one, of course, is the blades. It has a small blade, which I use a lot, as you can tell. I usually use this to open up boxes and stuff like that at work, or any of the Amazon boxes, whatever we get. Then we have the larger blade, which I don't use as much. I do try to keep it sharp and everything, but it's really good blade, and it holds its edge pretty well. Okay, next it comes with a file. Okay, this file has come in handy a few times and everything, so I can't complain too much, and I try to keep this knife oiled and cleaned as much as I possibly can. Now this little saw blade, this bad boy will cut up a sapling in a heartbeat, or small branches. The teeth are very sharp, and this works really good. I have used this quite a bit. Okay, and this comes in real handy, especially when we go camping. Okay, that's really nice to have. Alright, the other thing that I use a lot of are the scissors. These little bad boys I've used for everything. Cutting zip ties, to Velcro straps, to small branches and stuff like that, just to, if I'm out hunting or something and I got a few little pesky little branches, boom, it takes care of them pretty quick. So those are pretty good, and they're pretty sharp. I've cut myself a couple of times just trying to use those. Alright, I mentioned pliers earlier when I meant to say tweezers. Well, here are the pliers. This comes in pretty handy on camping, but most of the time we're at work. It comes in real handy. I use it quite extensively for many different small jobs when you just got to loosen something. It's got a pretty wide opening there, and it's got a lot of teeth, so it gets a good grip. So I highly recommend something with pliers, because I really like these. Alright, then we got the small screwdriver, if you guys can see that small flathead there, and then it's also a can opener and a bottle opener. So this one little bad boy has come in real handy too. I use it when we go camping as a can opener. I don't bring one because I don't need to, because I got that. Okay, and it works really well. So I use that quite a bit. Now the other item is another flathead and bottle opener also. So that's kind of nice. And so I've used this a bit. I don't use this blade too much, but it does come in handy. Of course, Phillips head screwdriver. Now the only thing I don't like about the Phillips head screwdriver being here, I wish it kind of came out this way or out this way instead of halfway. Now it does come in handy when you need to really get some good leverage on a tough screw, but overall it's hard to keep something going like that. That's the down. I'd say a negative, a con on this particular knife here. Now this here I haven't used too much. It's like a little chisel, and the chisel I haven't used too much, so I couldn't even tell you what it would be good for, but it's there. So alright, now here is something that's like another small flathead screwdriver, and I've used this for a couple of times and everything, but most of the time this flathead screwdriver works better. So alright, now this comes in handy when you're camping. That little hook right there, yeah, that hook comes in real handy, especially when you've got some tent lines and you're trying to pull them tighter. You can put the line in there and pull. It's really good trying to drag things around and carry something that's got a small little line or wire as a handle or to pull it up with, because this doesn't hurt your fingers as much as if you were pulling up something else. Okay, so I've used this quite a bit also, especially camping. Most of the time camping, not really much at work or day-to-day stuff. Alright, and then the last one, which is something I've used quite a bit, is the hole punch. The awl. Yeah, it's got a sharp little edge there. Sorry. It's got a little hole there. It's like a leather punch. You could actually use it for sewing if you got some thicker thread. You can put it through there and kind of push it through. But, you know, it's just something to help you if you had a lot of leather goods you need to punch holes in or something. It comes in handy. It could be very good defensively along with the knives, you know, but that's pretty sharp there. So that kind of comes in handy also. And of course, as I mentioned, the little tweezers, you know, it's really good for getting out splinters. I really like these because you can get a pretty good tight grip on it. And of course, my favorite thing, the toothpick. And you can get the tweezers and the toothpicks. You can order extra batches of them. I think they send you 5 of these for just a couple bucks. So that's not too bad. And this is kind of more of the classic one. Now they do have other knives with other features, everything from like a USB drive, flashlight, pen, has, you know, ballpoint pen, other types of, you know, like corkscrew. I don't have that because corkscrew, unless you're drinking, you know, wine, and you know, some of them nowadays just twist off, but yeah, I don't really need a corkscrew, and so I'm kind of glad I don't have that. But this is really nice, very sturdy knife. It has been dropped and banged and lost and found, and it's everything, and it's done everything, been through quite a bit. And the only thing I've done is lose the little inlay here, which is not a big deal. So, alright, if you guys have any other questions or anything, or comments, please put them down below on these. I've always liked these. Tell me what you guys like or don't like about, you know, Swiss Army knives. I know this sometimes the steel could be a little bit better, so it'll hold an edge better, but in a pinch, you know, if you got that with you, I can do just about anything. Little MacGyver, you know. But there are other models with other nice features and everything. So Alright, let me go ahead and pop over and give you a little closing on this, okay? Alright. Well guys, as you can tell, I really like my Swiss Army knife. A guy at work calls it the Boy Scout. Anytime he needs to borrow it, he's like, hey man, you got your Boy Scout? And so it comes in real handy. But anyways, I highly recommend, you know, if you're an outdoors type or you travel a lot or whatever, having something like this is really handy. And I don't like to go anywhere without it, okay? And if I lose it or whatever, I immediately see about getting me another one, okay? So if you guys kind of like this, I mean, it makes a great Christmas gift, birthday gift, or, you know, any type of gift. For anyone that enjoys the outdoors, even the women, and they got different size ones, different colors. They got them in pink and camo and red and blue, and even ones with wood siding on it and everything. I mean, just the amount of options and features are phenomenal. Okay, and this is kind of a thick one, but I've seen some as thick as that. Okay, so they got so many different ones, and to me this is really something practical to have, handy, and just something that everybody should have, in my opinion. But if you guys are interested in getting one or whatever, we do have excuse me, we do have a link below that will take you to our Amazon. And you know, for one like this, I don't think they make this Craftsman anymore. I haven't been able to find it, but they have some very similar ones. I think one of them is a Tinker or something like that. But they have several different styles and choices and everything. But go ahead and click that Amazon link. I will tell you that, you know, if you click it, you know, we are an affiliate with Amazon, and we will make a very small commission on anything that's purchased through that link. But it would go to help the homestead here. Little Man and I would really appreciate it. So, but I tell you what, like I mentioned earlier, put your comments below. Let me know what you guys think of this. What would you carry if not necessarily a Swiss Army knife? What do you carry and everything? And kind of help share and get the word out to others that may be looking or considering something like this. So, well, alright, and as usual, if you haven't subscribed already, please click that subscribe button. Don't forget the little bell next to it so you get notified of upcoming videos and everything. And well, Little Man and I hope you have a simply unbelievable day. God bless you. We'll see you on the next video.